Do you think he should talk more about his faith?
I think there's no need for Mitt Romney to be reluctant to talk about his faith and his relationship to his church. I know there's a sensitivity, and I've heard all this stuff about some people saying, well, I'm not sure I want to vote for a Mormon. I think that's nonsense, and here's why. I may not be Mormon, but I am so grateful for the Mormons' position on issues of great importance to me. And let's face it, Prop 8 would never have happened in California had it not been for the Mormon Church. They were there financially, they were there organizationally, would not have happened without them. So I'm far more able to identify with all the Mormons than I am with the Democrats. That's an easy call for me. And so I'm telling all my evangelical friends, I say, well, should I vote for a Mormon? I said, yeah, why not? I mean, because when we talk about it, it doesn't matter where he goes to church. It matters where he's going to take the country. That's what really becomes important to me. The other thing about his faith that I think is quite endearing, he lives it. It's one thing a person to say, I am a member of this church, hadn't been there in 20 years, hadn't given a $10 check to it. Here's a guy who gives 15% of his income away. Now that's exactly right. And for Christians, the tithing is not something that is small to us. It matters that people take their faith so seriously, because we do understand the biblical mandate that where a man's heart is, that's where his treasure will be. So if a person's heart says, I'm going to give, it means that he puts his treasure there. Treasure and heart have a real connection there.
With their faith, I was just in Salt Lake City. I went to Welfare Square. Look, I talked to elders of the church. They say this is not a Sunday faith at all.
I think it's one of the things that is most admirable about the Mormon faith is that in their congregation, they take care of the people who have hurts and who have needs. You don't see Mormons on welfare. They don't need to be, because their church is going to envelop them in the love and compassion of their church. You know what? If all the evangelicals, I would go this far, if all my good Baptist brothers and sisters would give a dime out of a dollar of their income, and they would tithe and set aside that money for widows and orphans and poor people, government welfare need not exist. So, no, I think there's a great lesson there.